Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Makes sense.
Who's your favorite Jamaican artist? Let me just move away. Let's see.
Wow. So that's a very hard question because there are so many different styles of artists in Jamaica. Um, from long time though, the OG for dancehall, it's hard to choose, because it's either Buju or Cartel. But them don't even compare because them have them different. Right now I can say Cartel, but it's Cartel all the way.
Cartel all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to, and I wouldn't say upcoming artist because her material is so strong, and that she already creating her own style on the runway. Samantha J, and like I said, her name does have a ring to it. She's born in Kingston, Jamaica. And she said she raised in Orchard, St. Anne's, and this single that we're talking about here, "Push Your Luck."
Mm-hmm.
You wrote the song?
Yes, I wrote that song. It's all me. That is all authentically me.
How often do you write songs?
That's a very good question. It varies. Sometimes I'm on a roll and I'm writing like daily, and then sometimes I just don't even take it up on my head, and so it just varies on the mood I'm in. I just make it come natural. I do want to try and push myself to write every single day, but sometimes I'm also a mom. I have a 5-year-old son. There's life as well.
How do you balance that as a young girl with a career like this and being as a mother? How do you balance that?
Good question, because initially I took a little break when I just had my baby because it's hard, and you want to make sure children need to have that affection, that attention, And now that I'm starting back and I got him in school, it's way easier to find the time. And, once he's around, mommy mode just chip in. So, he also loves to come to the studio with me. So the fact that he has a passion for music too, it makes it very easy. Because if you ask him right now, if he was here, and I ask him, what would you like to be when you grow up? He say, I want to be like mommy. I want to be a singer.
That's good. That's good, though. That's good. Every lady's mom. Hey, let me ask you this question here. And the same thing I asked Shaggy when he was on here with us a couple of weeks ago when he collaborated with us. It seems to me, like I said, the recording that you do, the music that you're putting out, is going to be R&B mainstream radio. To me, will pick up this material and run with it. How are you planning to remain grassroots with the Jamaican audience? Because this seems like a song. It seems like you have the material that will run away in mainstream radio. How you plan? Because I asked Shaggy the same thing when he promoted this song. Shaggy just came off Good Morning America and Jimmy Fallon and all of those big platforms, but yet he feels that he wasn't reaching the Jamaican culture. And so he's trying to rebirth that connection with the Jamaican roots. How you planning to stay balanced with both?
Yes. So dancehall changes obviously because dancehall now is different from dancehall back when I just released my first single, Tight Skirt. So it's a different thing that the people want. The young people want to hear a different vibe. So honestly, instead of thinking of it as, I have to do this to stick to the people and what the people are listening to now, I try not to stick with the trends. And instead I just try and put pen to paper and write good music that have a long-lasting value. You understand? So music that even Jamaica is going to love, but also the entire world will love.
So at 20 years old, you already share stage in the world with people like been on Ludacris, you've been in college tour, Hot 97 in New York City, and you've been around some of the greats already, and which is very interesting.
Yes. First of all, I'm in my 20s. I'm not 20 anymore, but let's just leave that there.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
My bad.
worked. That's all good. I have worked with even worked with Shaggy, Sean Paul,
Wow.
Buju, Banton. A lot of the music that I have done actually has not seen the light of day, like it has not been released.
No.
But I've done a lot of work with a lot of artists, performed alongside a lot of artists. I did a tour with Sean Paul in Toronto. I did a Canadian tour.
Wow.
So big up Toronto, I know you're listening. Yeah.
Now, talk to us about performing on stage. Are you stage shy, or you've grown that up?
No, man, I don't think. Maybe when I just started, I was confused. I didn't really know exactly what to expect. But the more you perform and the more you learn how to interact with the crowd and the more people actually know your music, it feels normal, it feels natural. Once you get on the stage, if I feel a little bit nervous, I like to just pray, clear my mind, and plan through what I'm about to do. And then I just hit the stage and get it done.
Indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you just tuned in, we're talking to I wouldn't say a upcoming artist, because she will have graced the stage with some of the top names. But my good friend Joe Bogdanovich, if you are listening right now in Jamaica, I know you're getting ready to promote Reggae Sumfest 2025. But I'm going to play this song right now. And Joe, if you're listening to me, you must have this talent in Jamaica on Reggae Sumfest. Check this out. Let's check this out, Samantha.
Big bad ego cover me. Try not push your luck up. Guess it's lonely on the way up. Tired of the signs and I'm fed up. Trying to keep the fear, keep my head up. My mindset, yeah, it's made up. But see, bad mind real from afar. Want see me name in the dirt and grave. They never know what's on the firm like one. They never know.
That's a big tune, Samantha J. Big tune. UK, you hear that? Atlanta. Reggae North, ready to Toronto, Canada. A big tune called Push Your Love for Samantha J. Now, have this been released as yet?
Pardon?
Is this song have been released? It have been released already?
Yeah, man, there's a song. There's actually a whole music video.
Wow.
It's available on all platforms, Spotify, everywhere. Yeah, man.
How can you be followed? How can people follow you? IG, Facebook?
At Samantha J on all platforms. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Everything is at Samantha J, and it's SAMANTHA and the letter J. That's it.
Indeed. When are you coming to when are you coming to South Florida where we can see you on stage?
Hey, when I come to South Florida, I have to come check you too. I'll let you know, or I'll keep you posted. I'm not sure exactly when. Hopefully this year for sure.
Indeed. Well, send your material to us, man. You got my inbox, so we can take it to another level, because we predict the hits every time. And since we're global, and we're global, we can because this is great material, and we love to see when young people like yourself come into this industry and creating your own niche in this business. We love that.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much. My latest single is actually called Love Me For Me. There's a music video that's on YouTube right now. You guys can check it out. It's more of a reggae pop vibe, but it's a vibe, when I tell you. Definitely emotional and sweet.
All right, take this time out to big up some fans in Toronto, Canada. Big up some fans right now in Atlanta. And not to mention Silk Radio in the UK, Big D and the entire massive. So big up some people right now that's listening to Samantha J.
Yes, everybody, you don't know, it's your girl Samantha J. And I want to say a big shout out to all of the listeners right now. Everybody who is Team J, all my J's out there. Make sure you're following me if you don't follow already at Samantha J. And more music is definitely coming soon from Toronto to Florida to Atlanta. Wherever you're listening from, big up yourself, you don't know.
All right, Samantha J taking time out from Los Angeles, California, and I know for a fact in a very short time we saw her name in the concrete with the little star and with the Samantha J. Congratulations to you and continued success. And we're here to give you some support. All right?
I appreciate it so much. Thank you for having me.
It goes up.
Yeah.
That's what we love to hear, man. Young people coming in the business and changing the narrative without being on stage with profanity like Spice and them people there. I'm not a Spice. Listen, I make no apologies, man. I make no apologies. I'm not a Spice fan. I'm really not a Spice fan. I don't think that building your career on certain things. And that's what Anthony Turner said recently, the other day on the morning show, that you go to these stage shows and these people doesn't have any material. So they replace it with profanity and certain things and certain dress codes and all. I'm gonna support that. I don't care how big you are. I don't care what you drive, where you live, or where how big you are. Because at some point everybody gonna kick back and say, "Well, I'm not get the lifestyle," but then you try to tell your kids that don't get involved in certain things. But I'm not a Spice fan. I've never been a Spice fan. Not taking away anything from the sister. Don't get me wrong. Don't misquote me now, because I know you might be a Spice fan. I'm just saying I am not a Spice fan. It is 21 minutes after 2 o'clock, 2:21 on this here Friday. You get a chance to win some money today. Right about 5 minutes to the hour, you call me, give me 3 numbers to get a chance. I think the pot is $150 today. Samantha J. out of Los Angeles, California, checking into the midday. We told y'all, I think we told y'all 2 weeks ago that if you're an actress, an author, if you write a book, you're a promoter, everybody wants to expose the material on the midday channel. Okay, you know why? We deliver. Come on, we deliver, man. We deliver. It's a global thing. So let's take a listen at the brand new track from Samantha J, the track entitled Push Your Luck. All the way in Los Angeles, California, logged on to Super Jams Radio. Let's go, girl. Hey, hey. Remember where you are name first here, sir.
Eagle cover me. Try not push your luck up. Guess it's lonely on the way up. Tired of the signs and I'm fed up. Trying to keep the fear, keep my head up. My mindset, yeah, it's made up. See bad mind, real from afar. Want see me name in the dirt and grave. They never lost and me firm like what? They never lost and me prayed up. Oh, you wanna play like that? Oh, you wanna try to my place like that? Now we not play like that. Better move out my way, we get. My angels cover me. Try don't come too close. Got the big bad eagle cover me. Try not push your luck up. Whole place I shake when I walk through. Lay upon your brain like a cartoon. Stuck on my name.
That's a good afternoon to Joanna Marie Robinson.
At the end of the day when it's all done, they not care where you're born, where you come from. You a screw up your face like your name done. But I be run the program. Yeah. Oh, you wanna play like that? Oh, you wanna try to my place like that? No, we not play like that. Better move out my way, we get. My angels cover me. Try don't come too close. Got the big white eagle cover me. Try not push your luck up. They don't wanna see me rise. I can see them hurting inside. And it's a bun them. Continue to blow your mind. I'ma take control of what's mine. What's mine. And it's a bun them.